Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alina. I live in London. I am 27 years old. Today I'm going to be talking about a very controversial topic. How I lost 14 kilograms and it didn't make me happy. I made myself a lot, a big cup of green tea, and I'm ready to dive into this topic. So, growing up, I was always a skinny girl. However, I have an older brother who always used to tell me that I am fat, which, having a logical mind, didn't affect me, but I think it did affect my self-image, and something even more than that. There was a guy that I liked once. I think I was 14 or even 13, and I don't know how, but we were speaking about girls' bodies and weight, and he told me that a girl shouldn't weigh more than 50 kilograms, 50. And I remember, I think at that point, it was either my weight or I was 49, like I was 13 or 14, like I was still growing young lady. But I kind of already got the idea that, wow, I'm close and I probably won't stop here because, I was growing. So that, I think, messed my self-image a bit more than what my brother used to tell me. And look, not blaming anyone, it is what it is, and that's what this story is about. Always being, I would say, on average 57, 59. Eventually it's progressed to the point where on 14th of July, which is my birthday, 2022, my weight was 73 kilograms. Actually, after my birthday. I remember before it was like 72, and then I had meal, cake and all of that, and I remember next morning it was 73. So at that time, my friend was on a journey with a nutritionist of losing weight, and I realized I really want to change my life and lose weight, and I subscribed to the same program, which is different for everyone, but with the same nutritionist. And cut the long story short, I lost 14 kilograms over 2 months, and my weight was 57.3, I believe. So I fully and totally returned into my before body, so to speak. And in the beginning, it's definitely made me happy, but not deeply. It was just like, wow, my old self is back. I'm back. I can wear these clothes that I couldn't wear for a while, and I can buy this size, and I now can like myself in the mirror, and now I can relate to other girls that I couldn't relate before, or like looking at their bodies. And you know what? A really interesting thing happened. I think approximately a month or maybe even a few weeks after that program was finished, I realized that it's still me. It's still my I still have my certs, I still have my patents, I still have same things that make me sad or happy. It's one of those feelings where you move to another country thinking that everything will change, and then you move and you realize, cool, but I took myself. Anywhere I go, I take myself. And I realized that it didn't make me happy, deeply, fully. Yeah, I'm now 57 kilograms. And what? What is after that? At the same time, I also realized that I never really fully loved and accepted myself, because when you do, you accept yourself being 73 kilograms or any other kilograms, any other weight you are in or condition you're in, you accept yourself fully the way you are now at the moment. If you don't, and I'm not saying do not lose weight or lose weight, that's not what I'm saying. If you don't accept yourself being at the weight that you are in now, there's almost 100% chance you won't accept yourself fully and deeply being at your desirable weight, because something there is broken, and before it's fixed, true acceptance, no matter how you look, is not possible. But that is the main third that I will be covering today, is this true, deep acceptance of oneself. The next thing is when we, let me say I don't want to speak for others, when I tried to look a certain way, I was trying to find external validation. I realized that it is the wrong thing to do. Coming back to my first point, I need to accept myself for who I am and how I look now, before I do. I mean, you could do it simultaneously for sure, but I think you need to accept yourself fully the way you are now and love yourself for who you are and how you look and all of those nice, wonderful things before you proceed to any diets, protocols. My camera showed me that it doesn't have a lot of memory, so I just deleted a few videos that I don't need anymore, and I will continue making this video because I do have a few things more to say. So, speaking of true acceptance of yourself the way you are now, and not when you lose weight, dye your hair, do Botox, do plastic surgery, whatever could be, or massage, like whatever is improvement you are considering. I think the best thing one can do is learn to love yourself before you do those things. Again, I'm not saying do not lose weight or lose weight or do this or do that. We are all adults. We have responsibility for our life and we can decide for ourselves. All I'm saying is that it is best to do those things from a place of I'm enough, I'm good, everything is good with me, I am perfect the way I am valuable, I'm worthy. And only from this place we then go, and if we want, do the improvements. Yeah, to conclude my video. Oh yeah, I wanted to say a few words also about the progress. I read quite a few books by Louise Hay. I'm sure many of you know her. The main thing I would say that I took from her books, and I took a lot, is repeating an affirmation. I approve of myself. 200 to 300, as she said, barely enough a day. Better 400. I never count how many times I say it, but I do have that phrase written near on my bedside table. So when I go to sleep and when I wake up, I see it and I repeat it. And throughout the day, when I remember, I repeat it. And also I tried building an association. So every time I want to criticize myself, whatever it is, or whatever it is, I always, look, it didn't happen quick. It took me some time to build that association and now a switch. And even now when I kind of build it, I still find myself criticizing myself and then remembering that, oh, I'm not supposed to, and all of that. So every time I want to criticize myself and say anything at all, which is not good, I switch it and I say, I accept, I approve of myself. I approve of myself. I approve of myself. And let me tell you, it made such a difference in my life that I feel like shouting to everyone on the streets about this little practice. And yes, it didn't happen over a day. I tried a few months ago and then I totally forgot about it. Of course, our brain doesn't like new things. It likes staying stuck where we are. Loves it. It's comforting. Change is scary. I came back and on track and started doing it again. I'm pretty sure again I forgot like for a week or so, but then I remembered faster. And yeah, and that's got me here. I'm still on this journey, as you just heard. I'm still criticizing myself, but I'm seeing an amazing progress. And the same comes to weight and to self-image. When I see myself in the mirror, I always say I approve of myself, I approve of myself. And just even saying those phrases, this phrase throughout the day, with no relation to body image at all, changed the way I see myself in the mirror. I definitely see myself with compassion, acceptance, and love, I dare to say. Thank you for watching. I hope it was useful, and I hope you heard something that maybe you were looking for today. Have a lovely day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next episode.